Hello, bestie.
Hey, how are you doing today, Sebby?
I'm doing good. Oh, cheers.
Salud. I just dropped a little vertical teaser moment on Instagram for my new song, Bitter. Rocking a bit of this outfit in the video.
Oh, so she's bitter era starting today.
Very bitter. The nipples were bitter because we were out in the cold. Seb was filming it. Go check it out. Seb is a king at directing, filmography, anything artsy. Seb can do anything.
Thank you.
And you're also a baddie on an Excel sheet. Expelliarmus.
Oh, I love a good Excel sheet.
Those you really like. I need to just like watch you work for a day on one of those.
Yeah, it's just so cute. I love when it looks cute and organized. And I'm like, what else can I do? Because I've been doing like an Excel sheet for a trip to Thailand.
Excel sheets give better.
Excel sheets give bitter?
Yeah, like they're in their bitter era.
I could see that.
It's like only bad bitches who are in their bitter era
sheets.
do Excel sheets. Like
Maybe that should be your merch.
Excel.
Don't be bitter. Excel.
Oh my god. But this matcha is amazing. Seb made it. It's homemade matcha.
Yeah. I love a good matcha vibe.
I love a good. How do you feel about like the homemade coffee bar you have versus going to get like a coffee in a store?
Well, because I don't really have a homemade coffee bar.
You kind of do. Like yours isn't like dedicated. Like we have our friend Joa.
Yeah,
Joa pops off on that shit.
She pops coffee into her booty hole every day.
Like I'm
kidding.
She knows I hate coffee, and even when I go over, she's like, "Please try my coffee."
Yeah, because like she has
artisan.
like she has a good coffee bar. Like she has selection. Because see, like I don't have that much knowledge of coffee. Like Joa or like all of our other friends that are like coffee, like they have like
they're picking up the notes.
Yeah, like they have different selections or like like this taste, I like this.
Oh,
taste.
I have no like when you told me to get the one with the box. There was 3 options: caramel, something, and I'm like, I don't fucking know what this means.
Yeah, me neither. Because I just get like a random box. I just like I have an espresso machine, so I like the ones that are like big pods, not small ones. Because I like something that's gonna last. If it's just gonna be like a
so bigger pod gives you more of like a punch.
Yeah, well, like it depends if it says 230 milliliters or like 80 milliliters.
Like, okay, is it like the strength? It goes from like 0 to the one they were selling at Panera.
No, well, I've never tried the one in Panera.
Don't.
But the strength, I think it varies. I don't know how it works. Like, I don't know anything about coffee. I just like to drink it.
Okay.
But
that's fair enough.
So that's why I feel like, because like even like I don't really have a coffee bar because I just get it one box of the cheap one that I see, and that's it.
And coffee mixed with Coke, or coffee mixed with. There was something you were doing.
Well, no, I was doing that because I realized that it gets a lot of Instagram story interactions if you put like a really stupid question that like everyone wants to answer to. So like I'll take a cute little selfie and I'll be like, should I put mustard in my coffee today? And then everybody gets triggered and goes, no, Sam, don't do that. And by replying to my story.
Yeah. It's like, because everyone has an opinion.
Yeah, so then it just pushes it into the algorithm and it would get like so many views and so many interactions. And I was like, wow.
Hey,
so
bestie.
I guess I have the clue now. So now every time y'all see like something on my stories, like that's very...
Like what the fuck?
Stupid. You know what? That I'm trying to get those interactions out.
It's kind of fun though, because like I feel like you can do those what the fuck things, and you might actually end up liking one.
Yeah,
of the things.
And then
if you actually try, like, did you actually try the coffee and Coke, or did you not even try it?
I feel like I have tried. Oh yeah, I did try it that one time.
Because it doesn't sound that bad. Like I feel like I could down it.
Like coffee Coke wasn't bad because it was like kind of like Coca-Cola.
Yeah,
like
I love Coca-Cola.
Yeah, it was really good.
I love nice coffee.
It was like a nice coffee with Coke. So that wasn't bad. But like with mustard, I would never try.
No, fuck.
There's some that I would never try. And like I'm not
like
even
when we back in the day
it.
for our YouTube videos, we would do like a shot of mustard, and I could not.
Yeah,
not for me.
Oh my god, those YouTube videos, those YouTube days.
YouTube days where we would shove like pounds of spicy shit down our bodies for the sake of like nothing. I remember one time we were like blending up fucking like spicy shit and like just
it was like making the spiciest smoothie in the world.
Yeah. And we're like that one's gonna go viral.
See, I'm glad we're not in those days anymore because I never liked eating
Same.
gross shit or like putting like
Like when the culture...
Hot glue, no, what was it? Super glue on our lips, things like that.
Yeah.
I was like, bitch, this is gonna stay on my lips forever.
It was like when the culture of YouTube was like those challenges, and YouTubers were just like doing crazy shit to get the views.
Yeah.
And then that's the challenge, but no one was really guessing how it became a challenge.
Yeah.
Everyone was just doing it.
Yeah, it was like jump off the balcony challenge, and you're like, okay. Oh my god, I remember that one when it was like shipping yourself
allegedly
in DHL or like. And you put yourself in a box and they would send you.
Allegedly, that happened.
Oh, that's crazy.
That was a wild one. I remember that was one of the videos people would like come up to me in real life and be like, I can't believe you did that.
Yeah, I remember like I posted that one. I shared that to my Facebook and then everyone was like, oh my God, that's crazy. I'm like, yes.
Crazy.
Second grade teacher.
Smoking.
I don't know why I have you on Facebook.
Smoke and mirrors, baby. Smoke and mirrors.
Because it's kind of weird now. Like when like my teachers would add me on Facebook.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That's weird.
Because I'd be like...
That's weird. 11, like when you're still in school?
12.
Yeah,
like
weird.
after like the year was over, they're like, okay, you can add me on Facebook now. I'm like, I don't know.
Uh-huh.
They were just like addicted to gossip. Like my middle school teachers.
I stalked my math teacher on Facebook.
Because you liked him.
Besides that...
See, I'm kind of sad. I never had a hot teacher. Like
well,
I had...
God bless my math teacher because they really did promote me to be a nerd. And that got me here. You know, I'm a studious. I learned a whole...
I'm a studious.
I learned a whole language of music by myself.
True. But yeah, there was like one kind of slightly attractive teacher, but I was really like...
You were
just
not...
wanting my hot teacher fantasy because he wasn't that hot.
It was more about you than them.
Yeah, it was about me filling up my storylines that I needed. My quota.
Mine is like... I just think when I was younger, not younger, when I was like 18, like right fresh coming out, I just like was a little hoe. So if a teacher was giving hot, I was like definitely coming up with some fantasies in my mind.
Oh.
Like I probably had a fantasy I would go back to of being like pushed onto the teacher's desk.
Wow.
And like I remember actually like thinking of that multiple times during my like sexual awakening.
I feel like it's giving very much like retro vibes. Very retro of you.
Yeah, it was very like before social media or anything like that. Like before that any of that had like influenced my pure soul.
Wow. We love to see it.
And I was just like, teacher.
Now I know what to do for our anniversary.
No. Actually, don't even bullshit because you said maybe like year 4 of us dating probably. Something about you liking it, the teacher vibe.
Huh?
Yeah, right? I feel like you said that.
No, we did that for OF once, but it wasn't.
No, but I feel like, wasn't there something was it not teacher?
Oh, I want to be a teacher.
Maybe it wasn't teacher.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Be my teacher. No, I've never had a teacher fantasy.
That was
probably you.
No, we don't really mine was very specific to a time period in my life. I don't really have like outlandish fantasies like fictitious characters, like tropes. I don't think of that stuff often in a sexual way.
Like as a thespian myself, as an actor.
Oh my God, we have to tell the story of when I got called a thespian. Carry on.
As a thespian and actor myself, I feel like I don't do role play.
You don't?
In the bedroom.
No, me neither.
Because I would be like cutting the line of like work.
Yeah.
And my
like it would
sex.
it would make it humorous, you know?
Yeah, like I don't know. I feel like
no, I agree. Like I'm a very dramatic person in my life, so in the bedroom I think it's a bit different.
Yeah, I feel like it works for certain people and it works for some. It doesn't.
Okay, so what you're saying is if you have like the most boring accountant 9-to-5 job, you don't really like it at all, and you're also very like sexual. Do you think that person's more likely to be into like dressing up more frequently into characters of sorts? Because they want that like contrast.
Cause like,
whereas you're saying you're a creative person, so
maybe that's why. Like I let my creativity flow all the time. So like,
when it doesn't feel like that's releasing like inhibition.
Oh, maybe release your inhibitions, feel the weight.
Get it, Natasha Bedingfield. I need her to come out with new music.
Song. Yeah, what happened to her?
I don't know, but Loki album 2, Natasha Bedingfield. Can you come on my second album?
We should have her on the podcast.
We should. Can I be on your album, Queen?
Speaking about albums,
I'm so excited. I saw your comment. It was like 13 something.
Pre-saved it for the 13th time. On December 13th, Taylor Swift's birthday.
Yes,
Amen.
That's the day I've like let a bit of the baby out into the world, and then in 2 days it comes out, and I'm so excited for the album. Honestly, I just want to say thank you to you for being there this whole time.
Thank you.
Because I love having you by my side in life, but also like we do a lot of work together, which I love. You inspire me every day, and I really don't think I would have done this album at all, if not, like, definitely not this quickly. Without like you just being you. So thank you.
I love you. You definitely could have, but you would have been hungry because I wouldn't be there to feeding you all those meals.
No, it would have been more Uber Eats bills for sure.
True.
But I'm so proud of us for that. We've been so good at cooking our own meals.
I know.
Okay, never mind.
I think so. Dion thought one time somebody was calling him a lesbian, but they were calling him a thespian.
I didn't know what a thespian was. After all my years in theater,
I don't know if you had actual theater years, because anyone that's ever been one day in a theater surrounded by any theater person, they go, oh, thespian this, thespian that. So,
are you ready to be read? Because my eyes are laser sharp and my glasses have been drilled into the skull since birth. Sweetie, art is so much more than the rules. You are not an artist until you unlearn, unbreak, and redo every single rule. So yes, you may need to know what a thespian is.
But happy for you. Sorry to hear about it.
If you know how to get up on a stage and do what you need to do and feel what you need to feel, it does not fucking matter what a thespian is.
Oh, sorry. Thespians all around the world are breaking their backs right now, Dion, because of what you just said.
It's a word, baby. It's a word. No, so I was fully unaware of this word at this point in my life. So this person comes up to me and goes, are you a fellow thespian?
Because
I just had never heard the word, and I thought she was saying, are you a fellow lesbian? And I was like, work, bitch. Yes, I am.
No, you're like, what?
Yeah, because
I'm like,
I had no idea what she said.
Because also, like, she didn't just say it randomly. She said it because you have a thespian tattoo.
I have a tattoo
on your shoulder that's gigantic.
That is, for me, it's just about performance arts.
Which is...
Yes, I know. Thespian. Now I know. I'm fully aware. But when she said it, I went, what?
You're like,
I really,
so often.
I didn't think she said lesbian. To be quite honest, I just had no idea what she said to me. And I had never heard someone come up to me and say, thespian. And I was like, what the fuck is that?
I'm like, so, yeah, he is. Yeah, you are.
I was like, yes, LGBTQ slay. That is me. And then she was...
Is that the C in LGBTQ?
I think she awkwardly walked away because she knew I had no idea what she meant.
That was funny.
It was so funny. I'll never forget. Iconic. We were in, and the fact that we were in like some random store in the middle of Florida. What? You remember the store?
Ulta. I have really good memory.
It wasn't Ulta. Oh, was it Ulta? I thought it was the one with all like the dollar things.
No, it was Ulta. Okay. I have really good memory for like small details like that.
You do. Noticed. What was your story?
My story? Oh.
You're going to say story.
See, okay, so we haven't been on the podcast because we got really sick for like the past 2 weeks.
Season 3 hiatus. We called it the Ook Spook and the COVID fluke.
Yeah.
Because no COVID was to be seen, but we thought we had it.
Yeah, like we did a Friendsgiving and then we got sick after that. And then we had a little secret project. And then we had another secret project.
Endless creative gifts and such.
But now we're finally back, honey. But then last episode
we are slaying. Considering we were sick, we've done so much incredible things lately. It's coming into a new year and it's holidays and we already got all our gift giving done.
I know, we already bought all our gifts.
Who are we?
But...
Ding. Mocha. Oh my goodness, are you okay?
But so last episode we were talking about the Matt Rife situation, and I have
oh my god, I have details.
Do you have details?
I have a headline.
You have a headline.
Yeah, I saw it today. Is it the same one you're gonna say? Because I know
what
Seb's gonna go in about.
Tell me.
Seb's gonna go in about him going in on his face, but
oh my god,
what
yeah.
I'm saying is
have you seen
so much more awful. something. What was the headline? It was something really bad. It was like Matt Rife was saying this kid like made fun of him.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh, your teacher,
Your mom.
It's OnlyFans."
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, shut up! Santa Claus isn't real. It's just your mom buying you gifts with her OnlyFans money."
Right.
To a 6-year-old.
6-year-old.
And then first of all, there's so many layers here. First of all,
you're not gonna take a 6-year-old's right to Santa.
Yeah, Santa Claus is real.
You know, like anyone can go online these days and probably figure it out by 1 year old that Santa is.
There's nothing
Santa.
to figure out. Santa Claus is real.
Okay, no, but to me, Santa is always real.
Yeah,
watch the
too.
Santa Claus movies and never grow up. Period.
But then also
We're
like
Peter
this little,
Panning it.
so like this little clown
But
inflated,
yeah, don't
sex
fuck
doll
with
clown face.
Don't fuck with anything kids like. Don't go messaging a kid and bring in OnlyFans. That's obviously an inherently sexual platform.
And it's like the mom doesn't even do OnlyFans.
Yeah.
She's just assuming that because she has followers, she's doing OnlyFans.
But also,
which
like,
is also,
why are
like-
you going to this kid's page and checking out who the mom is, and
Yeah.
and commenting on her Only?
And it's also
If it's
like,
really that, because I thought he just said the stupid thing to the kid, but didn't actually know the mom. But are you saying he went and the mom actually has?
I think like the mom has
an
followers.
influencer?
Yeah, like I think he posted it on the mom's page. I don't know.
Oh.
But it's like
So sadistic.
He's
Disgusting.
giving. It's giving
It's
like
getting evil.
No, it's giving also like disrespecting sex workers. Like
It's
because
giving
there's definitely like negative
evil.
connotation in the way he said it, and also it's like he was all like, "Oh, y'all need to learn how to take a joke" after the whole Netflix thing. But he has proven now, time and time and time again, that he doesn't know how to take a joke. Because first...
And like, let's take a joke, baby. Like, it's not a joke.
Yeah. Like,
Take the joke.
Yeah.
That you are. You have become the joke.
yeah. Like, firstly, there was a doctor, surgeon guy, face surgeon guy, plastic surgery guy.
Who really didn't like Matt Rife, so he put all that bad filler?
No. There was a plastic surgery guy that was like, "Oh, when your client starts getting attacked for his fake jaw or something, like pretending like that he put the jaw on him, but it was a joke."
Oh, the doctor? They came for the doctor?
No, the doctor said that as a joke, like
Yeah,
blah blah.
okay.
And then, but he never mentioned him or anything. And then Matt Rife comments, "You know that creating fake things about your clients is illegal, right?" Like super offended about it. I'm like, bitch, learn how to take a joke.
And what?
And
is
then-
do people just have no sense of like, why are you messaging all this shit in
Yeah,
public?
like if you're a
Like,
comedian
who are you?
and
What
you're
are you
supposed to
doing?
be like all badass, then just ignore it.
Yeah.
all. But he's still like, "Oh, I didn't get my face done." Meanwhile, he looks like literally like the most
Wild.
face down I've ever seen. Because like
it's been poked.
he does look like he has had a lot of plastic surgery, honey.
I'm really not like one to focus in, but yes, if you look from a right outside perspective and you saw that picture of that person on a wall, you didn't know who the fuck it was, and you had no bias against them, I would be like,
And there's
she's been
nothing
poked.
wrong. There's nothing wrong with being
But she's been
poked.
poked.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong
Why
with
does
having
she-
plastic
Don't tell
surgery.
me, sorry, I always say, does he think he has not? Like, is he trying to say no?
Yeah, he says, "I just glue up. I glue up." But then you look at the videos of him before.
It's like you have on Facebook, December 20th, 21st.
Yeah, literally, it's like that because it was like from one year to the other. Like his teeth were completely gone, like done over.
Yeah.
His
Veneers.
cheekbones are like, his jaw is like, it's like the what's it called, handsome Squidward. It's like Squidward and handsome Squidward. You know what I'm saying?
It's giving Little Twink flew out to LA, had a big comedic dream, went with Sugar Pappy. Pappy got the money,
Yeah.
gave him the glow up, poke
there's
cheek,
nothing
and then he
wrong
went
with that, but
and he
just
said,
admit
"Let me do
it."
my thing," and then now he's making millions. Mutually beneficial relationship for the twink and the pappy.
Because there's nothing wrong with getting plastic surgery
Oh,
and
yeah.
like Botox and anything, but just don't be like, "I just glue up."
C U
He's like,
N.
"I'm laughing."
That's the T.
Like,
That's the T. You have to serve it. Like, I remember when I got my lips done. It was a long time ago now. They've dissolved. Oh, I was, my lips were this much bigger. And it's sebb. I was walking around
he's like, "Oh, hello."
because I could feel something different in my lips. And I wanted the whole world to know it.
and it's
I was
like,
like, look at these, baby.
And I feel like there's this certain look.
I wouldn't do it again.
There's this certain look that goes with like injectables that you can tell that they've been injected, like anything's been injected. Like you can always tell.
Like the only I'm not going to say who because it's my hookup now. But when I reach a certain age and if I decide to do that, I know exactly what doctor to go to because I've done my research. I know someone who does it.
She's gatekeeping it.
I know someone who does it like very what I want. So I think if you want a subtle look, then you definitely have to like be careful about how much you put in. Because if you put in a little, great. But a little can go a lot.
You can look like Matt Rife.
And it's fine, but it's going to be obvious.
Like Matt Rife. Because he does look like a sex doll. Like. But anyways.
Because Seb always said to me like, oh, Dion, I would just think you would be so much hotter with bigger lips.
I never said
I know,
that.
I'm kidding.
I'm all about natural lips.
I think, I honestly think natural is the way to go for me. I'm only going to speak about for me.
Like for me, I see myself like older me. I could see myself both ways. Like I see myself like either like slaying with my old age,
but success is in the moment, baby.
Or also injecting my whole face and looking like Matt, like not my wife, but like like plastic.
But like success,
I don't know where I'll be, but I'm gonna be owning it.
Yeah, I don't want you like hiding away.
Yeah.
If you come back looking balloony, own that shit.
Own it.
Because success is in the moment.
Exactly. But then, so there was another tea.
So there's been so much. I love our lives right now because Seb and I feel like we're on this vibe. Tell me if you feel the same. This vibration of like working, but just so on this like right path where I feel like so many opportunities are like bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's coming more and more and that it's very exciting for the podcast because we have so much to talk about.
I don't call it working. I call it slaking.
Yes. Because our pod essentially started during the pandemic.
Oh, my stomach.
She was birthed from the pandemic.
Yeah.
So we were... I mean, a lot of it was just us in these walls.
Was she birthed from the pandemic? When did it start?
We're on season 3, so I'm assuming it started around the pandemic.
I think it's...
Like right after.
I don't know.
But the thing is, like, it's like cool to see the progression of like how the more the world opens up again, the more our lives open up.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Our legs as well.
Oh... I wasn't gonna go there. That's a sneaky platform. Sneaky link.
Sneaky link.
Drop the sneaky link. Okay. So, another story, which I can't really go into deeply right now, but all I can say is deeply
was into me.
Yeah, like deeply was deepened. And we'll get more into that in the future.
Once we are...
Oh, that's what I wanted to say.
To do it.
This other show we were on that we can actually talk about.
Oh, yeah.
Is one for the books. Because most of the shows that we're in, background, foreground, frontground, lead role, who knows? We'll see. We're kind of giving. Like, we've been like, oh, this is a slay. And a lot of the shows have been kind of like queer, themed, inspired, etc. And that's... big slay. Like we obviously love that.
We have a brand.
Yeah, like it's been really great just being a part of so many great projects. This one was a twist in the story. It was the first one for me where I was like, what has happened here? What project am I a part of? And what the fuck has happened?
Because we did this one last year.
Yeah.
It was like...
Yeah, it was... Okay, so when we did this one, we probably talked about it. There was like a warehouse moment. And you're like working background, right? And you're just like kind of chilling sometimes in the middle of a warehouse for hours, just like waiting for them to call you on set. And the poor person, like the assistant director or whatever, who had to look after the background people, was very stressed on this set because they were like, go.
Like the director,
we have to get this filming done. It was like very like compared to all the other ones we've been on, this one felt
the director
intense.
was like screaming at her in her ear like, we need this, we need that, we need this. So she was very stressed out. And there was one point when everyone was like, it was like 50 people like doing background. So we were all like sitting in a room.
Just in a tiny warehouse,
and we're all just
corner.
Chatting with each other. We're like vibing. And then she walks in and she's like, where's blah, blah, blah? And we're
this person was not in the room.
We're like in the bathroom. I think she's like, nobody leaves this room without telling me. And she started screaming at her mom.
Seriously,
like,
I am getting... She has an earpiece. And she's I am getting so much shit from the directors. You guys have no idea
I was like, and I guess that should have been our first sign
Yeah,
about
it was a
how
red
the
flag.
show was gonna come out.
Yeah.
Because we watched it yesterday. I didn't even know it was out already.
No, we had no clue. Most of the shows we've been on, it's great publicity. It's coming out. This one, not so much.
Yeah, and then we watched it, and it was just like
I can see why they didn't promote it.
Something about either the script or the music, like the mix of the script with the background music,
Awful.
and the editing.
Awful.
Made it feel like it was like a porno or something. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah, unfortunately, it missed the mark for me. And the only thing I'll take away from the experience was that they paid Seb and I extra to like vape, which was really great.
You can see us walking around like this.
And there was like this daddy on set who actually didn't look as attractive to me on TV, but I think that's because of how bad they edited it.
Oh, which one?
The one you were thirsting over. That's what I was about to say.
Oh.
And there's actually a shot where he's sitting down and then you see Seb and I like this and they told us to look annoyed. And but that's the moment where Seb was like fangirling and thirsting and like Seb was like, oh, he kept looking at me.
Oh yeah, he kept saying like, oh, nice suit. Oh, I'm like, thanks.
Yeah.
I wonder where he's at. We should have him on the podcast.
I know, bring him over.
Or the OAF.
We want to know the background tea of that show.
Yeah.
Because there was also some, we're not going to say the name because
there
we've already said a lot about it.
Yeah, we're like, that fucking ugly ass show. There was this one like scene though that really irritated me because when we filmed it, I was like, oh, it's a cute lesbian scene. Like these two girls are dancing close together.
So we were like, another gay show.
Like a romantic moment. And I'm like, oh my God, it's a gay scene. And they're like, okay, now all the couples dance around them. I'm like, oh yes.
And it was vibe. Like filming it felt like it was going to look really cool on camera.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, go queers. And then we're watching the show. And then the show, it's like this straight girl tells her boyfriend, I'll create a distraction, don't worry. And she tells another girl, hey, just dance with me. Everybody's gonna stare. Like,
because we're two girls
like,
dancing, like using like queerness as a trope and all these like things that are. It looked very male gaze.
Yeah, I was like, okay, you could tell
straight
this
gaze.
straight director was like, oh, I need the girl on girl scene, and I was just so grossed out. Like,
I think it was like disappointing because they could have taken it in a really cool way.
Yeah,
like if you're gonna, it was a big budget. That's what I'm not getting. Like, they put a lot of money into it.
Yeah, like, the set was setting.
And then it just came out so meh.
Because I think, well, like, I was reading online and then someone wrote a review. And
I know,
like,
allegedly,
this was
and we're not
just
saying the name.
tax, what's it called? To get
This is all allegedly. Yeah, to get a tax break, allegedly.
Yeah, which is what I always say when I get gas, but I don't even know if that's how it works. I'm like, yeah, allegedly. For my taxes, how do tax breaks work?
I have fucking no idea how you would make a show allegedly a tax break. I'd have to do the research how that makes sense, but I think it's just the way of saying this show sucks.
Yeah,
like the show, why did it happen, kind of thing.
But it's another credit in the books for us. We stay booked and busy,
and there's still
new projects.
There's still a solid shot there where you can see us, and that's what I always like.
Get the screen time.
We landed the camera. The one where Seb was having his big sleigh, and I was waiting for it, and then they shaded you in the edit.
Oh yeah, there was
Seb got the bad edit, y'all. Don't put Seb on Drag Race.
I got the bad edit. There was one part where the director is like, okay, now you go and grab a sushi from her.
Like Seb basically got a lead role.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. So I'm like, they're filming, and I go up to the girl with the sushi, and I go, sushi.
It was so good.
But they cut my parts.
Like you see me and Seb,
you see me walking towards them, and then they cut. And then
when they cut back, Seb's walking away.
I'm walking away. I'm like, my sushi scene. I was so excited for that scene.
You know what? It was big slay.
Yeah.
And it was the best thing to come of that show.
I mean, it's good because I didn't look that good in that outfit.
But your acting was better than all of theirs.
I know.
They edited you out. They edited you out because they were like, he's gonna make all of their acting look bad.
Ugh, so sad.
And I remember the guy who was supposed to be like tipsy being so intense. And I was like, oh my God, he's very method. The show is serious, high budget. It's going to be so good. And then seeing it and seeing how bad the acting was, I was like, maybe my method dar is not working. Because I don't think he was as method.
But I think
as
I think what like made it so it's the editing.
No, like the way he kept. Okay, I don't want to shade the actor.
But because the editing can really and the way it's shot can really break the performance and make it awkward.
Yeah,
like,
okay, fair.
When there's like little little spaces in between the dialogues and like the framing is weird. It just makes it look awkward. So even if you're giving like Meryl Streep performance,
it doesn't matter because the framing has to capture the emotion. Yeah. So when you have like this like here body shot, a lot of them were. It's like, how is the actor supposed to give? Yeah. I feel.
Oh wow.
But it's really cool to like be a part of different like industry experiences like that, because when you see it filming versus on the screen, and you compare different projects you've been on, you can see like what worked and what didn't.
True.
And that's cool.
Wow, so true. Yeah, the one that I finished watching was the gay one, the Fellow Travelers.
So good. I have to catch up.
Oh my god, every episode I wanted to cry. It's my thing. Good, honey.
I'm in like this week finishing the album, and then I can go to that because they're both very emotional. I can't have them at the same time. I'll just be too depressed.
Yeah, finish the album and then watch it. Like I feel like it's a good show because it's like, oh yeah, I know. I was gonna say it's not that depressing, but yeah, it's very.
No, and I'm very sad. You know, I've it's something about the last few years. I'm more emotionally in touch or something. Sad scenes get me like real quick.
Yeah, me too. Anything makes me cry. We were watching Survivor, and I was like.
Survivor, Big Brother, whatever. I literally at this point skip the family scenes.
Oh, the family scenes are brutal.
Like when they get the letters from home in Big Brother, I'm always like, I know they're gonna cry, and it's gonna make me cry.
Okay, but like in those shows, when there's like someone that has to like break the letters or something. Oh like my God, if I was in the show, I would. They're like, oh, blah blah blah, shredded your letters. I'd be like, oh, okay.
No, I would shred it.
Whatever.
Because it's good TV.
Yeah.
I would shred it because it's memorable. I would shred it because you signed up for the show.
Yeah.
I would shred it because you're going to see your family in 2 weeks. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and it's like you signed up to the show knowing that you're not going to get contact. Yeah. So.
And it's all, like you said, I think it's crocodile tears. Like, it is very much like if you're in a house for a month, yeah, you're going to be so excited to have a letter from your family. But I feel like half of them are always just performing.
Yeah.
They're like, oh my God,
my letter. I'm like, girl, shut up. It's paper.
Tea. It's just paper.
It's just paper.
We're all just bags of meat.
Is that what I sound like, or?
Sure. No, you don't sound like that.
Okay.
But that you have. I remember you would always say that.
People need to relax. We're all just bags of meat.
But why do you cover my nose?
I'm just being funny.
Is that what I sound like?
No. Do you think you sound like that?
Well, you sound like this.
Yeah, Seb always. Seb says I sound like Kermit the Frog.
No, like Heidi in Closet.
It's Kermit.
You sound like Heidi in Closet when she was like, you know?
Yeah. I'm Heidi. Heidi.
I love Heidi in Closet.
Too damn funny.
But very real, very real, very real. Very hot. You're hot.
Okay.
Yep.
I have more news. So we didn't get Reputation Taylor's version, which is sad, but I guess.
Oh no, sorry. You can save it for the next pod. We're having one pod where we don't talk about Taylor Swift,
and we're gonna have a podcast where I just punch you in the face and see how much I laugh.
Yes, please. Harder next time.
Okay.
No, but this is very much what I wanted to get. Because I know how to give comedy, and I literally just love all your reactions. If I say something bad, like a little bit about Taylor as a joke, because I love Taylor, it's just like, look at the face. It's. I'm giving the people what they want. It's iconic.
Do you think people want to see you make bad jokes about Taylor Swift?
Well, no matter what, people will. It's polarizing because there's Swifties who will feel how you feel.
Is your
there's people who love to play devil's advocate, who just love to see the devil's advocate, and then there's people who absolutely hate Swifties for no reason or hate Taylor Swift for no reason, who will also be enticed by your reaction.
Have you bought my Christmas presents already?
What?
Have you bought my Christmas presents already?
Let me guess, because you want something Taylor Swift?
No, I'm just saying because your time is running out, and I know you love to leave it last minute, bitch.
Okay, that's fair. I was going to do it yesterday, but then I got distracted.
Mm-hmm.
I was deep into a double deep dicked pizza. Yeah, and I also had some deep fried chicken. Yesterday was a dark day for me. I also ate an entire pint of ice cream.
Are you doing okay?
I'm doing fine, but I had a me day.
Okay.
It was a full moon.
Well, just so you know, Temu doesn't ship that fast. I don't think you'll be able to get anything from Temu now.
I was not intending on getting you a gift from Temu.
Oh, she's a big spender.
You're my husband. I don't think about price tags when I get you things.
Oh.
Like, I could literally be in debt and I would still buy you gifts.
Oh. And you would put it on the bills. I'm kidding. Or would you? It's a joke.
Sorry, I was just processing what you said, you little CUN.
Well, because
That's
I
the
already
tea.
have all my gifts ready.
That's fine. I've been working on a fucking debut album by myself, and I taught myself how to produce, mix, and master. And all I will say is that was fucking difficult. It took me 12 months of intensive work.
Tell us how you feel.
Yeah. Daily studying and daily working.
Oh.
So you're double working the brain and hitting the gym every day and also running a fucking social media platform empire.
You're hitting the gym every day?
Because I don't have a social media manager or nothing doing any of that for me.
I didn't know the gym opened at times where I'm asleep. Probably,
I'll tell you when the gym opens because I go.
Seeing you
I go
at the gym where
5 a.m.
I'm
the one up the road, the other one's 7 a.m.
5 a.m.
You would be asleep, so how would you know? Oh, you would also be asleep at 2 a.m. when I'm in the studio trying to figure out how to do what I said. But very much, I am so happy. I forgot why I was saying I was so busy with the album. But let me say it's been, I've learned so much and I could not be happier that I pushed myself to do it all.
I'm glad. Are you going to tell us the track list?
Yeah. Should I drop a title?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's the fun of this album for me is I can do whatever the fuck I want. Like, I don't have a promo team. I'm just putting it out there and hope you all like it. So please like the streaming. Like, if you like it, stream it.
Yeah, stream it.
We do be streaming, and that is the bitter era. And then I'm just going to make more music for y'all, so get excited. We're going to drop a title. Is there one you think I should drop? Or is there a fun way I should start this? Because it's going to be a process. I'm going to have fun. I saw how Nikki was like, do this, and I'll say this lyric. I'm like, oh, I'll do things like that.
We can do...
Oh, while you're thinking, did we talk about Pink Friday too? I'm so excited to have some time off with the album so I can listen to it fully. Because I really did give it like a quick listen.
I have to listen to it fully too because we listened to it on our way to our friend's Sin's birthday in Niagara Falls.
But I think my consensus, which I saw someone else say, it's a grower. And I that's what I was saying yesterday. It's a grower, not a shower.
I love a good grower.
It's like an Olivia Rodrigo album for me. It's going to grow on me.
Oh, wow. That's big steps for you. You should just shit on Olivia Rodrigo.
No, I just like see your reaction when
I'm a Livy.
Your queens because it's funny. Just your face is iconic.
It's the Botox.
Yeah.
Unlike Matt Rife, I actually admit that I got Botox. I'm kidding. I haven't gotten Botox, but I'm
checklist. Are you just gonna say one, or do you want me to say one?
Okay, so you can say a track today, and then we need everyone.
He's my Tate. What's her name? What's Taylor's?
Tree Pain.
You're my Tree Pain.
I need to get my red dye. Oh, my red
My
wig.
Tree Pain who also makes music. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Carry on.
So you will say a title today. And then the news, this bitter comes out on Friday. So then we need everyone.
I can't. Because we filmed the music video like before the wedding. So I'm so excited for y'all to see that.
It's been a long time coming.
Yes.
But then we need everyone to use the sound on TikTok. So if the sound gets to like 50 people using it on TikTok or just 50 videos.
Honestly, I've put so much of my soul into this album. I'm sure there's a lyric or a sound you guys will enjoy. Go use the...
And you don't even have to be in the video. You can just record a white wall and post it.
And literally write a story a little like text or something that the song inspires you. Anything.
So do that, bitch.
All I'm saying is feel yourself with this music because that's what this music's for. It's for you all to... feel whatever if it resonates with you because for me this music allowed me to feel a lot of things.
And you I was thinking because you wrote it like a long time ago, like you almost finished the whole album a long time ago, and it was like before a lot of things happened too. Mm-hmm. So
the next album is just going to be an evolution. I'm excited.
I love it. But so cool how you worked, put all your emotions into it.
Oh, I love you, baby. I think the title we should drop There's so many good ones. That's hard. I haven't really put much thought into it. I think we should do a little raffle. We should you pick a number, and like, associates to a
we
letter.
should have a little thing that.
Oh my god!
Maybe
like
we
Taylor
should
had
get
that
it for next
pod.
Yeah, we'll start the checklist next podcast.
Yeah, because
so we have something to get ready with because we don't have any props right now.
Right now, I know what I can say because I already posted it on Instagram. Okay. It's not there anymore, but for people who saw it, you know. There we go. If you know, you know.
Oh, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
That's all we're going to say.
That's all we're going to say.
But, oh yeah, so we went to celebrate our friend's birthday in Niagara Falls.
Oh my God. I am so glad we went. You know what? That was another moment for me. I feel like lately we've been talking a lot about how we've really opened ourselves up to people we love more. And we're trying to like prioritize that balance in our life.
Yeah.
And that's been so fucking nice because I know a part of me would have just been like, oh no, I need to focus on the album. I'm not going. I'm too busy. But I was like, no, I'm going to make time for my friends as well because I fucking love them. Oh. And it was the best night ever.
It was so fun.
Seb and I got a hotel room with a view.
Yeah.
Top floor, 40th floor to see the falls, Niagara Falls. They lit it up rainbow. It was so gay.
Free breakfast.
But we do have to bitch about the fucking con that was supposed to be a whirlpool hot tub.
Yeah.
I was told a whirlpool hot tub, and Seb and I have had an experience where we actually got a hot tub in a penthouse thing. Like, it was a hot tub. So that's what I was expecting.
I got my ass ate in a hot tub. I'm kidding. No.
Wait, I wasn't going to go there, but like double penetration in a hot tub.
No, but it was supposed to be a hot tub. Well, like, I knew it wasn't going to be a full-on hot tub because it's a hotel. I was like, Dion, it's going to be like a bathtub.
But I was like, specifically, I had this fantasy that because it's Niagara Falls, they've got to have a penthouse one with a hot tub. And I asked, is it a penthouse suite with a hot tub? He said, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, Dion, it's not it.
Ugh, this is why you don't expect things, guys.
Bubbles didn't even work in that bathtub, which I feel like we need to get our money back.
Do you think there's a way we can message this late?
I feel like it's 4 days. Too late. Yeah, like you should have done it when we checked out.
But honestly, it was disappointing.
Well, no, it was really fun. I really liked it. And we still used the bath.
Yeah, we had a nice bath. But by that point, I was so drunk. I was like, if I don't get out of this tub, I'm not going to get out of this tub.
Yeah, I was falling asleep in that tub.
Yeah.
But it was so fun because we were like, every time we've been to Niagara Falls, we've just been to like the clubs. I like that one. Yeah, that one club that I hate.
Firefly. If you go to Niagara, don't go to Firefly. Honestly, peruse around because we found some goodies.
Because yeah, it was also like I was always very empty in Niagara Falls when we would go. I was like, I wonder where people go.
Like, where's the magic? Because they have some schools around there, some colleges, and then it's Niagara Falls. Yeah, but it does always feel so empty.
Yeah,
always.
It's right. Like it's like a ghost town at night. But then, well, maybe it's because we go in the cold months.
Maybe.
But then we went to this little country club, and I was like, and that's where everybody was.
So good.
Everyone. I was like, oh my God.
We need the name.
It was Big Texas.
Really?
Or Big Dallas. Big
that
Texas.
Shit? If y'all have been, go. It's probably the best thing in Niagara.
Yeah, because it was like...
If you like
cheap drinks.
Exactly. Like if you like just to have a good time.
There was a ball that you could ride.
Live performance. And the girl was singing Taylor Swift.
Yeah, she opened with Taylor Swift.
She did a lot of good country songs. Like it was great.
And she was iconic slaying. And then Dion was like, earlier in the night, Dion was like, y'all, let's make this a say yes night.
Pause.
Which I
pause,
feel like...
Pause. We need to rewind that, you little gaslighting. That's the tea. It was not me. Cynthia turned around and said, should we do say yes night? And obviously I'm just like, wait, yeah.
Yeah, so you always say, oh, say yes night, yes. And then we always forget about it and like...
And just like, live with the night.
Yeah. But then this time we're like, say yes night, yes. So
but nobody was doing say yes.
Yeah.
Besides the bowl.
Liv and I did.
But
that was a mechanical ball.
Olivia was like, I'm going on that bowl when we were in the casino. So she just was really wanting to do the bowl. Yeah, so but I said even in the casino, I am not doing it.
Yeah, Dion, but that you can't say no in a say yes night. There's a mechanical ball, and we're like, okay, so we're all doing the ball.
Okay.
And then Dion saying, go, no.
What did I say?
It's a say yes night. No, my back is not the same as it was when I was 19. I can't do the ball. I'm like...
Who said that?
You.
What did I say?
My back is not the same.
What else did I say?
No.
I said last time I did it, My entire legs down both sides were so bruised the next morning, I could barely walk.
And who cares?
Well, I think it's just something that I just thought I don't want to do that again.
I don't want to bruise.
That's totally fine. Seb slayed it with Olivia. And I don't know why that can't be enough for you.
Because it was a say yes night.
You had never done it before.
I have
Cynthia
rode
and I
plenty
have.
bulls before, Dion.
See that face right there? That's
I'm
Seb's
from
lying
Mexico.
face.
Huh?
That's Seb's
Dion,
lying face.
we literally had mechanical bulls in our first communions.
Okay.
We would write them all the time. I'm not lying.
No, we'll film you when you lie so that you know how to do it better when you're acting.
Dion, I'm not lying.
Because we're going to need better acting for the
Dion,
cameras.
you could rent those and have them at your parties.
Mocha, my love, are you okay? Yeah, I don't think you're correct.
Dion, like...
Hand on heart, when was the first time you rode a bull?
Probably when I was like 7.
A real bull or a mechanical?
A mechanical bull.
Liar! I see it in your eye.
Dion, no.
You told me when you were drunk the other night, I've never done this before.
No, Dion, I literally said, I've done this before.
Okay.
Because I've done it with you in one of those country clubs that we went to in your hometown.
Yeah.
Then I did it before that plenty of times when I was younger.
Okay, so after me being sick for 2 weeks and the sickness started with extreme lower back pain, which you know, because when you got whatever that virus was, your lower back hurt too. I was out for 5 days with lower back and ass pain. Literally, the muscular pain I felt was brutal. So you think after that...
And the Oscar goes
Thank you. You think after that...
Dion,
you think after that, knowing all the bruises on my legs, I was going to get up there before I'm releasing an album that I have to finish and wreck my body for another 4 days when I'm just recovering? You can think again. And take your Oscar. Because I want a Grammy.
My God.
And then an Oscar.
Honey, I was out 5 days with
Seb loves to have selective memory, which is fine. I live in that fantasy too. I disassociate all the time.
I have really good memory, Dion.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Tell
me more about your squishy brain.
Huh? Oh my God. Anyway, so I wrote the ball.
Seb, I have to
Then
tell
I
you
got
now that you're now being petty with me about
scammed.
my
I got
choices.
scammed.
Who cares? You slayed those. I was waiting to say this. You did it in heels.
Yeah, I know.
This psychopath, I would have taken them off, and I was in awe. You did it in heels.
Well, because I'm like competitive, and then I was like, well, I'm gonna get on there with the heels, and I know the girlies are gonna be like, oh my God, look at this little fig. And then that's what happened. I got on the inflatable, and this one girl was like, ah ha ha, and I was like, I'm gonna show this bitch. So I didn't let go.
That's why you held on.
Oh, because I'm competitive.
You made it look easy.
Yeah, because I was like, I'm gonna show these bitches what I can do.
In my drunk mind, I was like, is the bull operator not going hard? Because Seb has been on here for a while.
Yeah, I lasted for a while.
I would have not. Because I said to you, because I've done this before, and the bruises are bruised, and if I go on it, this would have been me. What? And right away. Like, literally, I would have flown myself off right away, and everyone would have been like,
well, yeah, that's
why did he go on it?
That's why I have bruises all around here, because I was holding on really tight with my legs. But you didn't see me crying about it.
That's
I
fine.
took it.
Honestly, a twist of a hip, a cracking of this lower spine. There's a lot of actually things that can go wrong on the mechanical bulls. They are one of the most dangerous things you could do when you're drunk.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they did make me sign something.
Yeah. Like it literally could dislocate a plate in your spine. And then the next day you're like, oh, I'm fucked for 10 years because I went on a bull.
And things got very rude and very fast.
This has been such a good episode. I love you all so much.
Love you all.
Go give us 5 stars over on Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts.
And leave us a review on Apple Podcasts.
If you want full podcast video and episodes, go to patreon.com/sebasdion. Shout out to our Rainbow Clown besties.
Shout out to the demonetized besties.
Because we love you.
And shout out to the Sebastian
Collectors. Damn. Work.
Love you, Manny.
That's a big slay.
Love you all. Stay rude.
Stay rude.
Bye.